Hey guys, I've been asked a number of times to do water driving, and finally got to it. Basically, what we're going to do with this one, we're just going to take the full right side and go along that whole route. This building first. What we're going to do here, I called it in the beginning, always first, and then you just kind of wait a few seconds so that the striker kills a few people. I sped this up a bit so this doesn't take as long, and it's like a below a 10-minute video. So we can peek out and kill some of these guys, and we can actually aim in with this and then put it over there, and the striker will get rid of those guys really easily. Then we just want to focus through this window and clear the way for us because we're going to be running through that garage and get rid of all the guys in the surrounding area here. We downed a few times on this, but me and Chris have done this without downing, but we haven't recorded it, so we kind of did a little bit sloppy this time. So it might take a few tries. This is definitely not a first try mission. It's really tough. So next thing we're going to do is going to walk in here. We're going to flashbang. Make sure you clear out the room quickly enough, and always go upstairs after you clear out this room because there's always one random guy out there. Sometimes he's not there, but make sure he's up there because he might come from, down the stairs and kind of just come behind you guys and kill you, and which you don't want that to happen. I'm just going to speed this up. I always put the turret in the front window just to let you guys know. I always pick up a second gun as well, and probably more useful. You pick a P90 up or a striker or something like that. And I'm just going to speed up the setup for each one and then go back down to just a normal speed up thing or whatever you want to call it. It's kind of sped up the whole thing. So I'm just going to camp on the stairs, and Chris is going to camp the garage. And basically we're just going to watch this front door. Make sure you have claymores around the area and stuff like that. It doesn't really matter though because you can take care of it easily with the gun, and the turret should do a good job. And hopefully the turret survives. It doesn't matter if it does, but it's a lot easier if the turret does survive. So we're just going to keep sitting through here, pick off a few guys. Use the left trigger, tap the left trigger to spot guys. It'll like auto-aim on them. If you didn't know that, just tap the left trigger a bunch of times. It really helps out. And we're going to stay here as long as possible. Yeah, and always when you're going to reload, move up the stairs a bit. I forgot to mention, that's actually a pretty good tip. Sometimes you'll get caught in a reload when there's guys coming in, so all you can do is just walk upstairs a bit. So luckily our turret survived. It doesn't matter if it does, but we're going to run over here. We're just going to put the turret down for a second. I was a little careless here. There are guys in this house. I forgot to say, I got a little too impatient with that one, so don't do that. You want to go in that window right there I just died through. You want to just peek in and scope the area and then kill the guys. I was really impatient with that. You can get them without downing. Obviously, it's really easy, and there's only like 3 or 4 guys in there. And when we were planning claymores, we're just going to plan them around the garage. Garage is the main area, the front door, and then the back room. There's actually a back room to the like right behind me here, and there's guys that come through that window, so make sure you have claymore set up in there. I'm going to sit in here, which is not a very good spot. It's a good spot if you're trying to rush like me and Chris, where we're just trying to get the video done, which is probably a bad idea to show, but where you should sit is on top of these stairs and in the house itself, so you don't get rushed like this. You can actually take care of them pretty easily, but it's still not a very good spot. It's okay if you do it. You might want to have 2 automatic guns equipped, which would probably be a better idea. But other than that, I would suggest staying on the top of the stairs. See, this guy's right here, and they get in a position like that where you can't really see them or kill them. And I really thought I had that guy, but don't worry. If you're down, it's not the end of the world. Don't restart. Your teammate can always hold together. As long as Chris was in a good spot, and he was in the back room there, and he had claymore set up and just picked them off pretty easily. Alright, so now I put the turret over here just to save it, because I'm going to keep this one. You don't really need to save it. Like, there's 2 in the next building that we're going to. So this is the last building. So first of all, we did the building to the right, and then we came over here to the building that we're at now, and then we're going to take the building at the end of the street last. I always do that. It's the hardest building, and you want to set the striker on that building to clear some of it out. I'm going to put the turret up here to get rid of a few of the guys, and go revive Chris real quick. Watch the downstairs. There's as many guys upstairs as there are downstairs, and probably more down, so you want to go in there not alone. You want to take your teammate with you. And yeah, see, there's a lot of guys in this area. We were pretty impatient with this one. We had to get it finished within the 10 minutes. That's why I had to speed this up. This is 12 minutes or something. So there's guys in the wine cellar. Check that, or the wine room. Want to make sure you get that. And the best strategy for this area that is probably the one that you guys should use You want to bring this turret upstairs, put it right here, and then what we're going to do is just going to get it behind that wall as best as possible, and we're just going to sit right here. So this is the best strategy I can give you for this area. If anyone's having trouble with the last house, we can also bring this in here and just use it. I just put it in a random spot. Didn't really help us out much. But so other than that, we're going to show you where we stay. Chris is going to stay in the wine cellar room. So get one of your teammates in the wine room or in the room next to it. There's like a little kind of hallway right there to our left. But I'm just going to sit in the staircase, and the turret will get rid of most of the guys actually. So this is probably the best way to take on this, the last house. Hopefully you guys can get through the first two just by camping it out and having the claymore set up. But this last house is always a real problem to deal with. And I've done this strategy on numerous occasions, and it works really well. So this is the one that you should use for the last house. So we're just going to camp down here and use the striker. You can use whatever you have. You can actually go out and get ammo or something if you need some. At the end of the street there's an ammo box where we started. And make sure that you go activate the thing again. So you just want to clear out the area and go there as quickly as possible before more guys stream in and kill you, and you don't want that. You want to get that thing started up as soon as possible and get that quickly as possible. So that the turret upstairs actually does a good job. If anybody comes from behind you, you should be perfectly safe in the staircase as long as you keep killing them through the front way. So this is where Chris was in this wine cellar, and where that claymore was. He was in that area, and now Chris is going to bring a turret he kept at the back of the house. You don't need to. It just kind of speeds things along. Again, we're very impatient with this one. So we're going to move to the front here, and we're just going to put this turret right in the front of the street here, and then call the striker in to down here. And we had some guys in the top floor of the house still, so you probably want to clear out the top floor again, just to make sure there's nobody there. We got shot from behind a bunch of times, and we did this pretty sloppily, I have to admit. But now this is the part where we want to get rid of nades. You can see there's a guy back there. Obviously check that house and take the time to clear out the whole area and everybody in there. We're just going to chuck nades, and Chris is getting angry at this point. He was getting pretty pissed. But we're just going to keep chucking nades. You can move a turret up if you have any left. You don't really need it. We can actually just do it ourselves and kind of take the houses, close to the houses. Watch for exploding cars. I almost got killed by that thing. And we're just going to keep moving up here. Use the striker to your advantage. You want to use the laser dot a lot. Just kind of put it in a random area, and the striker will do a decent job. It's pretty inaccurate, but it'll help move things along. And I wouldn't suggest going through the houses. You want to take kind of just a front driveway to each house, and should get to the end of it. So thanks guys for watching. Hope this helped you out. It was pretty sloppy, but hopefully you guys can get some useful tips out of this. So see you guys later, and subscribe to see more of these.